Hello everyone, today we are going to do some color mixing with the colors from the palette I created, the 26 colors. So we'll first start with Cobalt Turquoise PB36 and quinacridone burnt orange PO48. I will do it in a different manner than usual, more in the Jane Blundell method. You could also see it in Denise Soden's videos in Color Spotlight. And let's start. So I love mixes with these two colors. They create beautiful turquoises and browns and khakis and some gentle olive greens and aquas. Really beautiful. They are very granulating and you can see the colors separating, but gently, not like with the cobalt teal, which is too harsh. I tried to swatch them in an organized way, but then I changed my mind because I saw it's too much for me. Next color combinations will be Indian Von Blue PB60 and Hematite Violet Genuine Primatek from Daniel Smith. I really love these two colors together. Well, you will hear me say that all of this video, but I really chose colors that I love their mixes together, that they are a bit different in mixes than the usual color mixes. And they float into each other very beautifully also. And we can see here some lavenders and soft violets, soft blues, soft pinks, some kind of twilight colors, like the colors of the sky in twilight time. Very beautiful colors, very soft, very granulating, of course. And they granulate in a beautiful way. It's not harsh like a lunar black, it's more soft. We can create with them close to a black. We can see it in this swatch right now. Very beautiful combination. Next color will be Cerulean Blue Chromium PB36 and quinacridone Burnt Orange PO48. So these combinations will create some kind of burnt siennas olive greens, khakis, aquas, and turquoises, and some gray browns. Very beautiful mixes, very soft, again very muted, and really great mixes for autumn, or in my country it will be even summer when everything is dry. Again, because of the granulation of cerulean blue chromium, you will see some granulation over here too. It's quite soft and it's beautiful. You can see in some areas there are also olive greens and olive browns. Really beautiful colors. Next combination will be phthalo blue green shade with which is PB15 column 3, and Venetian red PR101. I sometimes do some custom mixes in half pan from these colors. I make one that is more bluish and another that is more brownish bluish, brownish red, and I really love these colors together. Create some aquas with some granulations and some crimson, beautiful crimson colors, and some violets that are more crimsony, very muted aquas, and even a dark, we'll see it in a minute in a few places. So we can see it here right now, beautiful dark. And we can see now the other one. And beautiful brick red or kind of burnt sienna color. Really beautiful. Next color combination will be Phthalo blue green shade with deep scarlet PR175. I wanted to create some kind of dark with it, and also some crimson colors, twilight colors. Both of these colors are not supposed to granulate, and so they create more smooth mixes. And again, we'll see here a lot of crimsons, a lot of twilight colors. Again, some muted aquas, some muted violets and purples, some lavenders, bit of muted lavenders, bits of brick reds like we saw now, and even a few darks like we'll see it in a minute. So this dark, for example, And we'll see also some soft grays when diluted, really beautiful grays, both warm and cool grays. Again, some more darks, like here. Next color combinations will be Indian Blue PB60 and Pyrrole Scarlet PR255. Don't know why, but the Indian Blue came really strong with high tinting strength. It re-wetted really quickly. And actually it gave really great fight for the tinting strength of the Pyrrole Scarlet. So yeah, both of these colors have a high tinting strength and created beautiful colors, brick reds, scarlet, crimsons, lavenders, lots and lots of lavenders, blue violets, again some twilight colors, and some darks, like here for example. I wasn't able to create a true black with this combination, but it was closer to it, or more violetish, or more purplish or bluish. Also created a soft mauve, really beautiful combination. And they really fought each other well with tinting strengths. Next color combinations will be with Indian Blue PB60 and Burnt Amber PBR7. I love to mix darks from dark warm blues with burnt amber. It creates really beautiful darks and beautiful soft grays, both warm and both cool grays, and the darks are really dark but has some magic for them. We'll see it in a minute. So we can see here some browns, more like tree bark browns, and some soft beiges and grays, beautiful neutrals. And soft browns, and some darks. It also creates the most beautiful very dark muted blue, grayish blue. Really love them. I think it's the best combination for darks, and I also like in the same manner to mix ultramarine blue or French ultramarine with burnt amber. Next combination will be the Opside Genuine Primatek and Queen Gold P048 PY150. I don't know if you know, but I am not fan of pre-mixed sap greens, even not the one from Daniel Smith, and I prefer to mix my own sap green. And from these two colors together you can mix a variety of greens: sap green, green gold, you'll see it in a minute, some kind of rich green gold, as you see here, some khakis, some sap greens, and here is another green gold, sap greens, May greens, rookie greens, spring greens, and grass greens. It's a great combination. I really love these two colors together, and they will create great highlights for the grass and for tree leaves and so on. Somehow these greens are not so bright, they're more muted, but still light and bright enough to be highlights, or true greens sometimes, like the last ones I mixed. Next combination will be from Cobalt turquoise, PB36, and nickel azo yellow, PY150. It creates really light greens, also green golds, and more true greens, less realistic strong greens. It's more stronger greens. Some of them are very bright, some aquas, but still they are not too in your face, and they're great for highlights, like the one that I just painted. Lots of May greens and some more bright sap greens. Here's some spring greens. And some green golds. Next combination will be from of the opposite, genuine, again a primatek, and tiger's eye genuine, another primatek. And tiger's eye genuine is a very granulating watercolor with very low tinting strengths, so it will create with the diopside, which is also granulating, more muted khakis, greens, and olive browns with tones of granulation, but also more muted regular greens. Also some grayish greens, beautiful grayish greens with some reddish or orangish tints, but all very muted, and some of them or most of them with low tinting strengths. And yeah, it's an interesting combination between these two primateks. Next combination will be Perylene green with Indian red. Perylene green is PBK 31. Indian red is PR 101. And you will see lots of darks, grays, grayish greens, crimson grays, some brick reds, some darks, quite a lot of darks. It's a great two colors together for quick darks. They also create grayish browns, like here, and some maroons, and again a dark, as you can see here. Next will be Perylene green PBK 31 with quinacridone red PV 19. Again, a method to create quick darks, and there will be also maroons and lavenders here, and grayish greens and magentas. And muted violets and muted greens. You can see also some forest, dark forest greens. Like here. And lots of darks. We'll see in a minute. Next combination will be kyanite genuine primatek and buff titanium PW6 column 1. Kyanite is a bit sparkly. Buff titanium is very opaque color, and the combination they create together is some pastels, pastel beiges, pastel yellows, pastel blues, pastel grays, warm grays, cool grays. They have some sparkle, but not really strong sparkle. It's more a subtle sparkle. Beautiful, beautiful grays. And also at the end we'll see some kind of gray titanium. Really interesting, beautiful, soft mixes. I think they will be great for urban sketching. And for rocks. Next colors will be kyanite genuine with yellow ochre PY43. The inspiration for these mixes was a color I saw in Chris's video about vintage watercolors. Try to remember the name of the company, I don't remember. And there was a color, some kind of green earth that was very yellowish, like this one. And that's what I wanted to create it, but also created beautiful, beautiful grays and olive greens. And yeah, really beautiful colors, and very dark grays and olive greens. I love these combinations. They are also sparkly, of course, but very, very soft sparkle. You almost cannot see it. Next, I decided to do one more color mixing with kyanite genuine and quinacridone red PV19. I love these mixes a lot. I didn't have enough room for them, so I just created a few mixes. And you can see the beautiful violets and purples and lavenders colors. They are more sparkly than the previous two kyanite mixes. And you can really, really see the sparkle. Really beautiful colors, really great mixes. I wanted to show you one more thing in a minute. These ones are the templates from Jen Belandel that I bought when I took her class, online class of color mixing. And here are the colors, very beautiful mixes. So thank you for watching. Have a wonderful time and happy painting. And I hope good days for all of us. Thank you.